This is the Unit 9 CUA audio recording. Number 1. Abby bought one package of cookies that weighed 24 ounces and another package that weighed 2 pounds 2 ounces. What was the combined weight of the two packages of cookies she bought? A. 2 pounds 24 ounces. B. 3 pounds 10 ounces. C. 5 pounds 2 ounces. D. 4 pounds 2 ounces. Number 2. Which measure is not equivalent to 3 quarts? A. 104 fluid ounces. B. 12 cups. C. 6 pints. D. 3/4 gallons. Number 3. Nell was baking a cake for her sister's birthday party. While baking the cake, she needed to convert tablespoon measurements to teaspoons. The table below shows the relationship between the number of tablespoons and the number of equivalent teaspoons. If Nell's recipe called for 12.5 tablespoons of one ingredient, how many teaspoons should she use? A. 4.17 teaspoons. B. 16.5 teaspoons. C. 22.5 teaspoons. D. 37.5 teaspoons. Number 4. The table below shows the mass of 4 dogs in kilograms and grams. A fifth dog weighs 14.5 kilograms. What is the weight of the fifth dog in grams? A. 145,000 grams. B. 14,500 grams. C. 1,450 grams. D. 145 grams. Number 5. Triangle ABC is shown below. Based on the information given in triangle ABC, which statement is true? A. Angle A is larger than angle B. B. Angle C is larger than angle A. C. Angle B is larger than angle C. D. Angle C is larger than angle B. Number 6. Which set of side lengths in inches will form a triangle? A. 3.5, 7.2, and 3.0. B. 3.2, 5.9, and 4.5. C. 10.0, 4.6, and 5.3. D. 5.5, 4.9, and 10.5. Number 7. Triangle ABC is shown below. Which model best demonstrates how to find the area of triangle ABC? Number 8. The parallelogram below was made by joining two identical trapezoids. Which formula can be used to model the area of one of the trapezoids in the parallelogram? A. A equals 1/2, 12 plus 12, 3. B. A equals 1/2, 12, 6. C. A equals 1 over 2, 12, 3. J. D. A equals 1 over 2, 12 plus 12, 6. Number 9. Macy has a sandbox with the dimensions shown below. Her dad added additional slats of wood to all 4 sides of the sandbox to make the height of each side of the sandbox 5.5 inches taller. Then he filled 7/8 of the sandbox with sand. Which equation can be used to find the volume of the sand in the sandbox? A. V equals 12.8 plus 5 and 1 over 2, 24.5, 36.75. B. V equals 7 over 8, 12.8 plus 5 and 1 over 2, 24.5, 36.75. C. V equals 7 over 8, 12.8, 24.5, 36.75. D. V equals 7 over 8, 12.8, plus 5 and 1 over 2, 24.5, plus 5 and 1 over 2, 36.75, plus 5 and 1 over 2. Number 10. Oli has a window that has the dimensions and shape like the trapezoid shown below. He also has a large rectangular piece of poster board that measures 25 inches by 60 inches. If Oli cuts out a piece of poster board that is exactly the same size as the window, which equation can be used to calculate the amount of poster board that will be left over? A. A equals 1 over 2, 30 plus 50 and 1 over 2, 15.5 minus 25, 60. B. A equals 25, 60 minus 1 over 2, 30 plus 50 and 1 over 2, 15.5. C. A equals 25, 60 minus 30 plus 50 and 1 over 2, 15.5. D. A equals 25, 60 plus 1 over 2, 30 plus 50 and 1 over 2, 15.5. Number 11. A painting company is going to paint a crosswalk at an intersection. Because the intersection of the streets is not at a 90-degree angle, the stripes on the crosswalk will be identical parallelograms as shown below. Each can of paint used for painting the stripes will cover 2 meters squared. The painting company will buy full cans of paint. How many cans of paint will be needed to paint the 5 stripes? A. 1 can. B. 3 cans. C. 6 cans. D. 24 cans. Number 12. An artist is using tiles in various geometric shapes to make a mosaic. The 2 tiles she plans to use are shown below. If the 2 tiles have the same area, what is the length of the triangle's base? A. 24 inches. B. 6 inches. C. 12 inches. D. 8 inches. Number 13. Mindy wants to cover a rectangular section of her backyard with gravel. The length of this section is 7 and 1 over 2 meters, and the width of this section is 6.5 meters. A garden in the rectangular section of her backyard with an area of 25 and 4/5 square meters will not be covered with gravel. How much area will Mindy need to consider when purchasing the gravel? A. 22.95 meters squared. B. 48.75 meters squared. C. 23.35 meters squared. D. 2.2 meters squared. Number 14. Larry has 2.5 gallons of green tea and 5.25 pints of black tea. If Larry pours both teas into one container, how many fluid ounces of tea will Larry have? A. 404 fluid ounces. B. 84 fluid ounces. C. 320 fluid ounces. D. 144 fluid ounces. Number 15. A triangular garden is shown, divided into two smaller triangular areas. The whole garden has an area of A square feet. The height of the triangle representing the separating line between the two smaller triangular areas is 6 feet. Which equation can be used to find the length of the garden represented by x? A. X equals 3/A. B. X equals A/3. C. X equals A minus 1/2, 3. D. X equals A/6. Number 16. Carl was working on an art project. One portion of the design will call for a rectangle that is painted half white and half red along a diagonal as shown below. If the height of the rectangle is 30.2 centimeters and the area painted red is 758.02 centimeters squared, what is the length of the rectangle in centimeters? Record your answer and fill in your bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use correct place value. Number 17. Louis wants to store the contents of 4 bags of packing peanuts in one box. Each bag contains 1.5 cubic feet of packing peanuts. The box he has selected has a length of 2 feet and a width of 1.2 feet. Determine the minimum height of the box Louis has selected in feet that will store the contents of all 4 bags of packing peanuts. Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value. Number 18. In triangle DEF, the measure of angle DFE is 12.4 degrees, and the measure of angle DEF is 92.1 degrees. What is the measure of angle EDF in degrees? Record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Be sure to use the correct place value.